creating a new record, you will go up to this global search bar and you will enter, if you have it, either the PR number or the telephone number. The PR number must be entered in the following format: PR followed by the number without any spaces. It is not case sensitive. The telephone number must be entered in the following format: the area code, space, the first 3 digits, dash the last 4. If you do not have either of these, you can then search by first and last name or address. However, they are not going to give you as accurate results or display as accurate results. So if you have the phone number or the PR number, you're going to want to use either of those. You will then hit search. Once it loads, it will then display any possible matches in the following categories: accounts, 0 results. It's showing leads, sales, appointments, prospects. So as long as there's no match, we are going to create a new prospect. So under marketing, we're going to click prospects. You are then going to click create prospect. So once this form appears, it is pretty self-explanatory. You're going to enter the first name, the last name, if there is a secondary first name, as well as if there is a secondary last name or if the last name is the same. If you are aware, or if you have the information, you will want to fill out or select the work schedule. And then there's the relationship field between the primary and the secondary person. Also, there's the best time to call. This is the phone number section. Now, when entering the phone number here, the format does not matter. You will see that it automatically puts the phone number into the correct format. If there is more than one phone number, you can hit this plus sign or click it, and a new field will appear for a secondary phone number. Now, if the phone number or the source, if it's, for example, if it's a TV call-in, if it receives a waiver, how you need to grant this record a waiver is by checking the box lifetime waiver, and you also have to select the waiver start date, and you would want to do that, select the date, the current date. You have to do that for both if there's multiple numbers. If there is no secondary number and you accidentally hit the plus sign, you can hit this minus button and it will remove it. Below is where you can enter in the email address. If there's more than one email address, again, the plus sign is right there, or the minus. The description is any information about the person that there is not a field for. So for example, you do not want to type in the work schedule in the description box because there is a field for that. As we keep going down, we get to the address, the primary address. So you will type that in, type in the city, state, zip code, country, you'll just do USA. Now, if there is a secondary address or an alternate address, this is where you would enter it. Next, you will create a taker. So you will hit this arrow or click this arrow next to create taker, and a pop-up window will appear. So the first field is taker. You'll select the arrow or click it. Now this is the actual person who is going to get credit for obtaining this record. So if it's an NRT lead, the NRT person is going to be the one you want to select. For right now, I'm going to select myself. Then you will click source. So you can either scroll down or you can search. So for example, we're going to search internets. Okay, we are going to search TV. Oh, I apologize. Again, I apologize. So for the sake of time, we are going to just select fax. You then want to check the box is current taker. Also, customer referral. The only time this is relevant is if the source is indeed a customer referral, and in which case you would then check this arrow or click this arrow and you would search for the customer's name. You then click save. Once you click save, it will display what you just created, the taker. So in this case, Sabrina Landino -fax. You'll select it and it will automatically populate this taker field. From there, you will then create an interest associated with the taker. So first you can select the component. So we will do Windows. You have to associate an interest with a taker. So for example, we're going to click this arrow next to takers, and what's going to appear is the taker that we just created. So we're going to click that, and it's going to populate that field. Now if you're given a quantity, like 10 windows, you'll want to add that there. Also, if this is the primary component, you'll want to check that box. Also, any other description that you have, like the windows are drafty, for example, you'll want to enter that in right there. So then you will click save. Again, just like before, once you click save, this will be listed right here, and that is the interest that we just created, Sabrina Landino -Windows. You will click it, and then it's automatically populated into the interest field. Below is just some more information: structure type, foundation type, home value. Again, obviously we want this information, so if you have it, please select it. So once you've completed this, you'll want to click save. Once you've saved, it's going to direct you to the prospect overview screen or the record summary screen. So if we scroll down, you'll see all the information that we entered. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see the interest that was created that is associated with this record or prospect, as well as the taker. Now, if there are multiple interests, what you will now do after the record has been saved is scroll down to the interest subpanel and click create. So again, you will select the component. Here we're going to do siding. The taker, it's the same taker as before. and then again if there's any description. Click Save. And now you see that we have multiple interests, yet they are both associated with this one taker. Also, there is a quick edit feature. So, if you know the structure type and you forgot to pick it or select it while you were creating the record, all you have to do is double click the field and it becomes editable. This works for any field. You will also see the PR number has automatically been created. And that is creating a new record.